Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, I have one of my favorite graphic novels by Alan Moore and Eddie Campbell called From Hell. And that is I wouldn't say main character. There's the main character is more of the detective investigating the crimes, but this is supposed to be Jack the Ripper. This isn't set in stone fact, but it's more based on the theory that Jack the Ripper was the Queen's surgeon or royal surgeon or whatever. But this takes it up a whole notch and basically convinces me that's probably what was going on. But it's a pretty cool cover. He's covered in blood, and you see the knife right there. I think it was believed that Jack the Ripper used a listed knife, a type of surgical knife. I believe that's what that is right there. So that's probably a big part of the reason why they thought it would be a surgeon, but also his cuts on the victims were very precise and kind of like a butcher, but an expert butcher, to where there were other things like he was mutilating and screwing around with them that made them think they had to be a surgeon doing it. But this book takes you along the path of, can't show that page, takes you along the path of the lead detective and Jack the Ripper. And the lead detective the whole time is just like, he seems depressed, he's confused, he's trying to figure out what in the heck is going on. And then it cuts to the Jack the Ripper character, and basically he's just doing his thing. He could care less. He's just cutting people up. Doesn't even bother him. Oops. But that's it does show all the killings. It's pretty gruesome. The art is amazing. You look right there. It's gruesome and whatnot, but you also get a glimpse into the lives of the victims and Jack himself. You can't show that page. And another very interesting side to it, which I thought was awesome, is about Freemasonry. To me, I thought it was just like a club, like middle-aged dudes like to be a part of because they get to hang out and watch sports or whatever. But the Freemasons in this book have a huge influence on how he is as a person, Jack the Ripper. Yeah, I can't show that page either. And how he's influenced, and it seems like he thinks he's unstoppable because he has God on his side, but it's not. You gotta read the book. It's not really God. It's whatever. He gets farther into the Freemasons, and you learn what they're really about. I don't want to spoil it. But the best chapter from any graphic novel I've ever read is in this book. I'm finding it right now. It is an entire chapter of Jack the Ripper persuading his driver, the driver of his personal carriage, to drive him to the murder scenes so he can murder and be his getaway driver. And he, over this entire chapter, it's pages and pages, he talks about symbolism around town, obelisks. He talks about how every statue, every important building has an obelisk that they claim is pro-God, but it's really pointing towards the sun. They're worshiping the sun. It's a pagan thing, more obelisks. And the first time I tried reading this book, I quit reading during this chapter because I was like, what is this? This is boring. And I didn't come back to it for like another 2 years. And I restarted the whole thing, and once I got through this entire chapter, I was blown away about how insane it is, but how persuasive. Like, him pointing out all these connections to the obelisks, and like the way things really are on the secret side of the government and all that, and how he justifies his crimes. It's just like you're probably not gonna, in real life, you're not gonna go with it, but at the same time you're thinking like, wow, he's got a point, but it's not the point that you should be making. It's just it's an awesome book. There is some yep, can't show that. There's some nastiness in here. I mean, some dead stuff. It's very long, but the artwork is amazing, and it's hard not to just get lost in the artwork, staring at it, forgetting to read the words itself. And it is very word heavy. There are a lot of words. You get to look at corruption in the royal family and all that. I forgot what the main reason that he kind of got called into. I think he got called in to like cover up like a pregnancy or something. I don't remember. It seemed kind of like a back thing, but yeah, I can't show that. It literally shows him cutting up the victims. I think it's 5 to 7 prostitutes, which we know them as prostitutes, but in this book you get to see what their lives were like, what they were talking about, what they're doing in between their work. And you can look up photos of the crime scenes online, and it recreates that and shows the process. It's very gruesome. It's disturbing. And I don't know what's more disturbing, the bodies themselves or Jack the Ripper's expression on his face. Like he just made a successful attempt at something. Or he just made himself instantly happier somehow. You get a little banter between Jack and his wife, which makes it even worse because you feel bad for her. And the book kind of starts and ends on the same note, like the detective recalling the case, and Jack is just a complete lunatic. Yeah, check it out. Great artwork, great writing. Alan Moore wrote The Watchmen and V for Vendetta. If you haven't read the graphic novel for Watchmen, I recommend it. There's also the video version of the graphic novel on HBO where a narrator reads it to you, and that was really good. I highly recommend that. I like the movie. A lot of people don't care for it. The book had a lot more to it. But besides that, just check it out. It's good. If you like serial killer stuff, you're gonna like this. Thanks for watching.